Hello everyone, this is SimmerX. Welcome back to Minecraft Freestyle Survival Guide, and we are in Steve's skin again. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but I'm not going to question it. Anyway, as you can see, I am standing over here in our cleared out area for a house, and finally that's what we're going to be doing today, is building a house. And we're going to start that process by just tearing this old piece of crap down. Now, we may have to sleep under the stars for a couple nights, and that's okay as long as you go to bed early enough. You will be fine and keep the mobs from spawning because you'll skip the night. It's just a little better at the beginning of your world to have some walls around you in case you can't make a bed. Okay, guys, so I set up a little work area over here next to our clearing. Bed, crafting table, chest here with some building supplies in it. We're going to go ahead and take a few of these supplies out of here, just so we've got a little bit of each on us. Alright, so with some building supplies in our hotbar, we're going to start out here. We're going to build in odd numbers, sections of like 3, 5, 7, etc. Because unless you want a double door, it makes things a lot easier to build that way. And let's go ahead and actually go grab a door. I had a couple up there, but I didn't put them down in the hotbar. And then let's go ahead and start framing things out here. Probably center off our farm there a little bit. There you go, this way, just a few blocks. I think right about here, we'll go ahead and drop our first couple logs. And maybe just start with an area of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Grab us a little cobblestone here to frame in our door with. I think that'll look nice. And maybe we can set the door back in a bit. Yeah, let's do that. Let's set the door back in just a tad. Put a temporary block there, and then we'll take it out. And we'll go ahead and get us a door in here. There we go. So that gives us a nice little start to our house. We'll maybe there. And I'm right-handed, so I want the handle on the right. If you look at the left side of the block, it'll put your handle on the right. There we go. So we got a door in there. Maybe let's go ahead and build another wall off of each side. We can go ahead and fill this in back here, and then just come out 2, 3, 4, and then we'll do another post right here. There we go. That gives us a good, nice front facade to our house there. We could even go ahead and make a space for a couple windows if we wanted to. Go ahead and get up here. We can have a couple nice big windows. I like that idea. Do the same thing over here. See if we can jump across and go ahead and fill the rest of this in. A couple nice big windows. I think we might take the rest of these posts up to the top here in a minute. Should go ahead and probably eat. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and fill her up here and get our logs back out. And just take these all the way to the top. These ones we missed. Alright, and then I think off the back here, we'll go ahead and start another section of wall. Right here. We can go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're going to put those side pillars back in roughly centered. Well, I'd actually like to have them centered. Same thing on this side. 4, 5, 6, and on the 7th. Go ahead and lay down right here. Then on this back, I think it might be good to have another door somewhere. I don't think there along, well, that actually goes toward our village over there. So I'm going to go grab some shears because we might want some of these leaf blocks, but we're going to take out all those leaves right there. So if you use shears, or if you use silk touch on your hoe, you'll get whole leaf blocks. There we go. So we're going to make a back exit right here. I think we're going to go the same as we did up here with 3 blocks in the middle. So 1, 2, 3 in the middle. Put another 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's go ahead and frame this door in. We're going to put it right in the center here. And same thing, I'm going to point it at the front left corner of that block. And basically, early game, you're going to use your most easily available resources: wood, cobblestone, cobbled deep slate. You can smelt down some stone if you want. Alright, so we've got those guys filled in. Let's go ahead and figure out these sides. Might probably make them symmetrical. I've got a couple nice big windows. Right there, yeah. There we go, and I think that'll look pretty good from the outside here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Go ahead and do the same thing on this side. Now, I've done something differently here. What have I done? I put in an extra row of blocks right there is what I did. And get rid of those. And you guys didn't see that little trick there I just did. If you have something in your inventory that's not in your hotbar, you can point at it and click the scroller on your mouse, and it'll slide it right back down to your inventory or to your hotbar. There we go. It's nice and symmetrical there. We've got this back wall to contend with. Let's go ahead and I'll frame it in on the top here. I don't know if we want that much of a window there. So maybe take that. How many blocks do we have in the middle? We have a couple nice windows right there. It'll be alright. Be a nice bright area like a kitchen or a study or something. I don't remember placing these, but apparently I placed an entire extra row of blocks right there. Alright, let's take a step back and look at the front of it. I think that looks pretty decent. And go ahead and get a night's sleep. Alright, so I think for this next part here, to get building the top of it, I'm going to go ahead and make some stairs out of some of these planks that I got on me. I'll go ahead and come around and I'm going to put an upside down stair on each one of these posts, and to make it upside down you're going to point at the very top of the block like that. Just go ahead and put one all the way around on each side. So I think those are going to be the platform for our walls up there, and I think we're going to make our top layer come out a block or so from the bottom just to make it look kind of interesting. I hadn't really thought about a staircase, and now we've got this window here, so that might end up getting filled in later. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, and I went out the back. Ha! So let's get pillared up here and go ahead and start on this top layer here. For that, I think we're going to do this front wall with some wool. So maybe, yeah, let's make the front of our house white. And I don't know, guys, I think that might stick out just a tiny bit too far, actually. So we're going to do something else here real quick. Okay, so like I said, we're going to do something else real quick. We're going to take our logs back out for a second and build around here with our logs. There we go. So now we've got a nice platform up here. A little trim area to go around, and I think it is time to sleep. Alright, let's go ahead and get some of our wool, and I think on the front face of our house here, we're going to make it wool. So we'll make a nice front to our house. Go ahead and probably stick one more there. How many blocks we got? 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so maybe a couple nice big windows right there. Something seems off, doesn't it? There we go. That's better. I think for the sides of this, we're going to incorporate in some planks. So we'll just go ahead and turn all those into planks and see how far that gets us. And we'll leave that one too wide, and then we'll go around and do the same thing on the other side. Of course, we can always come back and adjust this as we build, any rooms or anything in here. So the front looks nice in that wool. The sides look nice with the smaller windows and our bigger window there in the middle. Also think that maybe perhaps we'll make this upper floor 1 block higher. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, that looks a lot better. That makes more sense. We might trim in the bottom of those windows. I'm not sure yet on that one. And then we're left with the decision of what to do with this back area here. So almost thinking stone. We'll lay down stone and see what we think against the rest of the build here. We might even just do one big window here. Just trimming the bottom of it. There we go. Actually, I think that kind of works. The other thing we might do is take out all the corners up there and replace them with logs. There we go. I think that looks a lot better that way. Separates our walls a little bit, trims them in nice. I think the next thing we might want to go ahead and do is start filling in our windows with some glass. Let me go see how much glass I have left. So I went ahead and made a bunch of glass panes. I don't know if we're going to use all glass panes or if we'll use some regular glass too, but at least in the bottom, I want like nice little inset looking windows. And then as I'm coming around here putting in windows for the top, I am going to go ahead and fill in the bottoms of these. And then for this back window, I'm going to go get a little more sand and smelt down some whole pieces of glass and have like a nice thick, like high quality window back here. So let me go over here to the river. You can pretty much find sand anywhere there's a body of water, and you can just dig it out with your shovel. So you might take out that little, well, I don't want to take that out, that's near our village. We'll take out this little bar over here, or at least some of it. Alright, we'll take this sand I got, we'll chunk it up here in our auto smelter real quick and get it cooked down. And that will give us more than enough We seem to be running quite low on fuel here. That will be something we'll have to take care of in a very near upcoming episode, but I think that will give us enough glass to do what we need to do down here, or up here rather. There we go. Now let's get down and kind of take a step back and get a view from all the different angles of our house here. I think that looks really nice. Yeah, that does. That looks good. Might get some andesite or something and come along eventually and kind of just fill in here and there with some andesite for a little bit of additional texture. Okay guys, and now finally we come to the part that I am not personally a huge fan of, and that is putting a roof on this place. But I think we're going to go ahead and pull out some of our cobbled deep slate, turn some of it into stairs possibly. Okay, so build up a couple little temporary stairways up to the top here. We're going to get started on the framing to our roof. Not sure exactly how I want to do this yet. I mean, I've got some ideas. I'm not going to use that. Something a little fancier than that, but we are going to use our cobbled deep slate stairs and blocks for this. So I think we'll start. Whoops, that was a little too many there. I'll probably start here with a block and come off the side just a hair, and we're going to start with a right side up stair on top of that block, come to the other side still crouching and do an upside down stair, and we'll turn around, grab another block, jump and place it, jump and place a right side up stair, come around the other side again still crouching, upside down stair, and then the same thing all the way to about the center of our build here. And I'm block off the front of that wall to give it a little depth. I could have done it flat, and I thought about it and I was like, nah, let's give it a little depth and make our overhang go all the way around. So let me get these in place and then I'll be right back, guys. Let me quickly assess how that looks. I think that'll do pretty good. We'll come back and adjust that a little bit later. But let's go ahead and do these other 4 A-frames, I guess you'd call them. Remember, how many blocks did we come off the side there? I think we just did. Okay. Yeah, 1 block off the side is what we did. Okay, now we're going to figure out our side overhangs, guys. So we've got that there. Probably want an upside down stair, and I think that's facing the wrong direction. A right side up stair, whoops. Let's get a little bit of sleep real quick. Okay, front and back, all nice and framed in, short of those extra blocks I need to take out right there. I need to go along the sides of this with something, not sure what yet. Quite possibly just a set of stairs like that. Yeah, I think we'll just do that, some right side up stairs along both sides. Although that does cover our windows up. Keep it up here and do our right side upstairs here. I think that'll make us a nice frame, guys. We're going to be taking out those extra pieces there. And now we need to sort out our roof pattern. Okay guys, it took me a minute, but I think I finally figured out a pattern to fill in the front of this because I kept having gaps. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get a row of planks down here And then, what did we do? I think I started off with a stair, and then another row of planks. Stair on this side, and then one block in, plank, stair. Come over here and do the same thing. One block in, plank, stair, and then fill in the middle and keep doing that all the way up. And on the top here, it's stair, stair, plank in the middle. Go ahead and fill in the sides here with planks. And then on top of that, a row of stairs. And then just continue your pattern all the way up. So row of planks, whoops, that's not a plank. Row of planks, and then stairs across that, so on and so forth. And with that side done, minus where I need to take out my blocks I used to jump up with, we're out of wood. So I'm going to go take down a few trees real quick. And I think to do that, I'll head over to our village where I was removing some of the trees anyway, and go take out some more over there. Okay, with that all done and sorted, I think we have enough to finish our roof off now. So we'll go ahead and get this side done, bring it up to match that side. Okay, and that, guys, gets our roof sorted. I don't think that looks too shabby. Things we might do to finish up here, just kind of detail the outside a little bit. Use some of these spruce leaf blocks to make a few bushes, maybe, just kind of randomly around the building. Maybe put like one here. Got a couple small bushes by that back door. Maybe, there we go. I think that looks pretty good. Very nice, guys. Let's go ahead and eat a little bit of chicken as a reward for ourselves for all our hard work on this. I am not looking forward to editing this episode. It has been a doozy of an episode. The other thing you're going to want to do real quick before we end it is go in here and just toss some torches around and get this lit up good. And we'll go ahead and place our bed in here, and we can set our spawn in our house. We'll just throw it right there for now. We've got one more leaf block we're going to toss out one of these bushes out here, maybe this one. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this episode of the Minecraft Freestyle Survival Guide. My name's been SummerX. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to leave a like. If you guys want to see more like this, be sure to subscribe. Also note that I am still in Steve's skin, and I have no clue why. Y'all, thanks for watching. Have a great night. Bye.